y'all doing? Have you been looking for me? Well, guess what? You found me in the kitchen with Angela, but guess what? It's a kitchen takeover. Today is Sunday. I'm in my son's kitchen. Yes, I'm taking over. We doing flank steak, New Orleans style, of course. I seasoned it up already. It's pre-seasoned, and I'll tell you a little bit more about it. We have mashed potatoes, and we also have some baked chicken in the oven going on 425 for about 20 to 25 minutes. You don't want to over process your chicken. So it's all things New Orleans. If you've been looking for me, I know it's been an anticipation all week, but we're in the kitchen. This is a kitchen takeover. Yes, I got Christian Kitchen. Thank you for joining me. Chris, say hi to everybody.
How y'all doing?
All right, so we got this good old flank steak going right here. I'm about to grill it, okay? I seasoned it with some bell pepper, onion, tequila, lime, cilantro, and some good old Creole seasoning. So it's gonna be a short video for you today. We're gonna get this ball rolling. I have my pan already preheated. Okay, we're using a black iron frying skillet today because you know I don't like to go outside. So if you like my channel, you have any questions, just join me. You can holler at me later, and you can also subscribe. So here you go. We have our pan ready, and I'm gonna get this going. You don't have to cook flank steak very long. So because it's kind of big, I'm just gonna place it in my pan. We're gonna be cooking that for a few minutes, like 5 to 7 minutes on each side, okay? So there it is, I have that going. Let me get me some paper towel. I could be really messy in the kitchen. So I have that set up. Everything's going. I got my chicken in the oven. It's Sunday afternoon. We have this flank steak going on. I need a fork, Christian. Give Mama a fork out your drawer. All right. So we're going to let this meat sit. Remember, you don't want to touch your meat. So if you like the things that I'm cooking, you like my channel, you can subscribe, comment, like, invite others, and click the bell to be notified. This is In the Kitchen with Angela, this Creole Roots girl. You can also find me on Instagram, Creole Roots 47, and Facebook as well, on Creole Roots Washington. Of course, you know about my YouTube channel. So we doing some little minor things today in the kitchen. It's not going to be nothing big and fancy, but we have our flank steak on the stove. We're not going to disturb it. Like I said, it's about 5 to 7 minutes on each side. If you like your meat tender, you don't want to overcook it, then you cook it about that time frame. I have it cooking between a 5 and a 4 because you don't want it to, cook too fast. So I'm going to let it sit there. And then, like I said, I have some chicken breasts in the oven. They were also marinating for 3 days in a brine, which I had tequila, lime, orange juice, and all that. So this is going to be some really flavorful food. So thank you so much for joining me. And we're just going to let this go ahead and go. And I'm going to do some mashed potatoes, the red mashed potatoes, but that's for another day. I also have some of the seasonings and stuff I'm going to add on after I finish cooking up the flank steak too. So, Christian, have you ever had flank steak before?
Yes.
Who cooked it for you?
You did?
You remember how it tasted?
No, I don't.
No.
It's been a minute.
It's been quite a bit of a minute. Okay. So I'm just in here. I'm trying to teach him how to do some things on his own for when I'm not able to cook for him, or he's not around me. I usually cook on Sundays. I meal prep for him. So we got this flank steak going. Okay. And yeah. So like I said, it's about 5 to 7 minutes on each side. And then I have the second cut of meat right here. Okay. And I was marinating in this good old stuff here. I got some lime. See the juices? You can even make this a sauce. You can take this and take the marinade and you can turn it into a sauce. So it's really good to have abundance of flavors going on. You can just put that on the stove and you add some flour in there, make it a little sauce, a gravy. And you can pour it over the meat too. Yeah. So I'm gonna check my meat. Yeah, it's cooking up pretty good. I could turn it up a little bit more. I'm gonna turn it up to a medium because I don't want to overwhelm his kitchen either, okay? Because I did take over his kitchen, but he don't mind. So we got this meat going, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and rinse this off one more time, Christian. Dump that out and add some more, halfway like that. Add some more water in there. And I'm gonna get that pot going so we can do the mashed potatoes. But like I said, that's for another video. If you don't know how to cook mashed potatoes, then you really need a cooking class. So we got this going. We're gonna go ahead. I'm checking on my chicken. It's gonna be done in about 20-25 minutes. You let your food sit after because you don't want your meat to lose its juices. You let it sit. So that's a little bit too much, Christian. Dump some of that out. I don't think, a little more. I don't think y'all gonna eat all that. Yeah, okay. Put it back. You will? You want more then?
Yeah.
Okay, add a little bit more water. So yeah, it's Flank Day today. Football. This is what we're watching, even though I don't watch football at all. And I only like the Saints because I'm a New Orleans girl. And I only like the Saints because they have the best uniforms in the league. So, yeah, we're going to turn this on. I guess this is the back one. Yeah, this is the back. I'm going to let it go ahead and start boiling, coming to a boiling point. Then I'll cut it off and do what I have to do. Add the milk and the butter and all that for my potatoes. Yeah, but we have some good old flank steak on the stove. Get out a plate, Christian, so we can put it on a plate once it's done, okay? Go ahead, Chris, yeah. Yeah, a good old plate, we'll put it right here. And I'm doing the meat, and I had to cut it in half because the flank steak was really long. So it's bigger than the pan I have. So, of course, I cut it in half. So I'm just letting it cook. And I'm going to turn it on this side. I want it to get some good grill marks too. So, flipping it over. And like I said, you don't want to overcook it. You want your meat to stay tender and juicy. So it's coming out pretty well. About 5 to 7 minutes on each side. It may have a little pink in it, but not too much pink. My son doesn't like his meat overcooked when it's steak. So, and it keeps it tender and juicy anyway. So they're going to eat it with mashed. I was going to try to get them a salad. They don't want to hit that. They wanted mashed potatoes. So we're doing mashed potatoes today. And then I also have some cauliflower for the chicken. So there are going to be 2 dishes he can pick from throughout the week, you know. So we meal prep around here. Meal prepping is key. And that's what we do. So we're going to let this go ahead and cook down. Then I'll get the second one started. Like I said, this video is not going to be too long because it doesn't take that long to cook your steak. So it's about 5 to 7 minutes on each side for medium rare. And then I'll get the other one in there. Then we're going to let it sit before we cut into it, okay? So we're going to let it get some caramelization going on. And this meat has been marinating for 2 to 3 days. So you got salt, Christian? Go ahead, hold it. Here? Yeah. Okay, yeah, he has good seasonings right here. Okay. And I use real butter. I don't think you have salt, Christian. I see slap your mama.
Regular, like just
regular salt, yeah, you don't have that, that's
don't
okay. You don't need it, it's okay, we'll use some of the slap your mama stuff. We're gonna slap somebody, mom, it ain't gonna be me, because if they slap me, they're gonna get slapped back. Might get punched, fooling with me. You got the wrong mama. And don't get smart, you get hit too, backhanded. Yeah, this meat is coming out pretty good. The marks are coming on there. I'm loving that. So, and it kind of cooked a little bit anyway because I had it in the sauce for 2 to 3 days. So it gave that good. Making sure. That's that one. Okay. I heard a pop and I had to check. Don't do what I just did. Get your fingers all burnt. So yeah. So the meat, see how it's poking? That means it still has some of the good juices in there. But I'm gonna let it cook some more. Okay. So tell me what dishes you're cooking this Sunday. Follow me on Instagram. I even post on Pinterest. So you can follow me on my Pinterest page too. It's really cool. Yes, I have Pinterest as well. I go to the Pinterest conventions all the time with my friend Ronnie. That's right. I have a Pinterest page too. I have Twitter. I haven't been on Twitter in years. That's a shame. But I ought to start posting on my Twitter. But yes, I have those pages. But I always only focus on my Instagram, my Pinterest page, and my YouTube, as well as Facebook too. But sometimes Facebook get on my nerves, but you know how that goes. You gotta know when to shut stuff down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got this steak looking good here. It's looking good, y'all. I know I'm not supposed to be doing this, but I'm doing it anyway. See that little pink in there? Mm-hmm. I want it a little bit more pink. I mean a little bit more brown. See that? Mm. Yeah, I'm teaching my son what I'm doing here. I'm showing him about this pink. See, you could cook a little bit more. It's a little too rare. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. See the difference? You got to let it cook some, you guys. It's a little bit too rare. So we're going to let it cook a little bit more. You see that pink in there? But that's pretty though.
Like what, medium?
Yeah, we want medium, not medium rare. So you want medium, right? Mm-hmm. So this has to cook a little bit more.
Okay. And then do you cut like across the grain or
you're supposed to cut with the grain. Yeah. Like I would take, either way, people cut me how they want, but it's supposed to go with the grain. But I would take it and cut it like that. Yeah. And then I'm going to let you taste this, Christian, okay?
Okay.
Jamila over there hiding in the cut, y'all. We invaded her kitchen last time. Yeah. So, yeah.
What's the score of the game, usually?
24-24.
Okay.
Fourth quarter.
How much time left?
49 seconds. 48 seconds.
48 seconds?
Yep.
Okay, taste that, Christian. And we ought to get another fork. Yeah, so tell me what you think about that.
That's great.
He liked it, y'all. Jamila, you want a piece? You gotta come tell us how it tastes, Jamila. I don't know. You had surgery on your mouth. You might not be able to have it.
You gotta cut it a baby piece.
Like
a square piece.
Lord,
a square piece.
We gotta give her toddler pieces, y'all. Go ahead. Try that meat and tell me what you think about it. You ain't in the picture. What you think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? You can taste that tequila in there? Mm-hmm. That drunken meat. We got some drunken meat going on. Them children, they couldn't drink today, so I put it in the meat.
Shoot, I got some wine in there.
They always great. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they like that. The flavor was good. Great. You tasting all the flavors of the meat? Mm-hmm. Tell me about the flavors that you tasted.
I taste like, you feel like.
I love the way you do his fingers, y'all.
It's like, I don't say I taste lime.
Yes, you got this lime. Mm-hmm. What else you see? What else you tasting in there? Yeah, look at them good grill marks, you guys. Let me let you see a close up. See them good grill marks? That's when you know that meat acting right. Yeah, so thank you guys. I'm fooling with my camera. Sorry about that. But yeah, I had to let y'all see that meat. Yeah, so yeah, there's lime in there,
I can't figure out.
orange juice,
There's orange juice?
tequila.
That's crazy.
Yes, bell pepper, onion, parsley, cilantro, and we have garlic. You know I gotta have garlic. Come on now, I'm from New Orleans. Garlic gotta happen in that life. So yeah, so the meat is coming out pretty good. We got the grill marks on there. I'm gonna cook the second one.
What?
So it only takes a few minutes. Like I said, 5 to 7 minutes, of course. And these children here in these mirrors, I tell you.
Mirrors. What you mean?
Cause I don't know if you're taking pictures.
Always taking pictures of herself. It's a comedy show over here, y'all. I done invaded somebody's kitchen, my son's kitchen. One Snapchat and one hanging over the pot ready to eat. Yeah, see, now that's perfect. Now, so we're gonna place this to the side. And then we're gonna put a little more olive oil in the pot, in the pan rather, the skillet. Just a little more. And then I'm gonna add this second thing of meat. This side, this cut is a little bit thinner, okay?
So it should cook faster, right?
Should cook faster, yes. So we're gonna let that sit.
Then you're gonna do the water.
Yeah.
Boiling
And you can cut it off now. I just wanted to get hot. So while I'm waiting for this, I'm gonna check on my chicken. You got a light on this stove, right?
Yeah.
No, for the oven.
The oven, yeah. Like,
Right there. Okay. Oh, that's coming out pretty, you guys. Yeah, give me a spoon, Christian stock,
chicken?
that's fine, I'm giving you this time. Thank you. We're just gonna take some of the salt.
What kind of sauce is it, man?
It is about the same thing you just got on this steak.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can add flour to this chicken, the gravy. And it's cooking down, so you can add it on your mashed potatoes too. So this is like for you throughout the week. It's almost done though. So this chicken will be done in a little bit. And I'll show you the finishing touches of my chicken. But the chicken has orange juice, lime, and all that in it too. So yeah. So we cooking up today. This is a very short video. We have our good old flank steak. We're having with mashed potatoes. Y'all see that? It turned out pretty well. Then we're gonna have mashed potatoes. And we have chicken breast, and he can eat that with the cauliflower rice, okay? So that's a good way to get your vegetables in without having the high carbs and things like that. So, yeah. So, well, now you see what we've done in the kitchen. Thank you for joining me. We appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, In the Kitchen with Angela. If you're ever looking for me, you can find me where? In the kitchen. And I may be in your kitchen next. So follow me. Watch me on Instagram, YouTube, and even Pinterest. I have stuff on there. So come on in my kitchen anytime. We're going to go ahead and sign off for the day. Thank you again for doing it with me. Have a great day.